Hello everyone and welcome to your second royal reading today, a Friday, here at MadWorldTarot, doing a quick relationship spread between the King and Prince William. And I'm doing it because of this lawyer thing. Prince William deciding to ditch Harbottle and Lewis, the palace lawyers have been for eons, and pick his own law firm to represent him. It does seem to have caused a bit of upset at the palace, so that's the one thing that is motivating me to do this reading. And the other is the recent health scare that the King went through, had to be hospitalized briefly after cancer treatment. So I just want to see what's going on. I want to see if there's any problems between them. It must be tricky, of course, elderly King with health problems and the young buck sort of. I don't know how eager Prince William is to take over, but he's definitely the one that probably is the popular choice, shall we just say. So it is awkward, can understand. Very, very strange, being in a family that's also a business, succession, all of that. And who gets what? We know that. There's one disgruntled member of the family who went left in high dudgeon because he didn't get what he thought he deserved, including an apology. Anyway, it's tarot. It's for entertainment purposes. It is all my opinion. I just read energy here, and there is a disclaimer in the box below. So, relationship spread coming out, the King and Prince William. Is there anything we should be worried about? We should be on alert for, looking out for? Or is it just the usual family sort of little squabbles, but nothing too serious? All families have their moments, their little wobbles. It's the nature of the beast. So there we are. Underlying energy, King of Cups. Well, they're both Kings of Cups, really. Prince William is, well, less so, I suppose. The King of Cups would be Prince Charles. But what it's telling me, actually, is, even though it's upright, it's telling me we're dealing with two quite sensitive men, because they're water signs. Water signs are sensitive. They live in their emotions. It takes a long time to get to manage those emotions, master them, have some sort of equanimity. Be calm when the storm rages around you, the emotional storm rages around you. That's the King of Cups. He's the master of emotion. Both of them, well, obviously the King is in his 70s, William now in his 40s. Mature energy, knowing who they are, understanding their ups and downs and things like that, and able to navigate them better. But how do they get on when you've got two of those in the same space? Two quite emotional, sensitive men occupying the same space. Maybe that is the root of the problem. If there is a problem, we're about to scooch over here. That's Prince William's card. This is recent past, and this is the King. So the King, we've got Two of Wands, if you can see it, which is a partnership, a plan, a strategic plan. And Prince William has got a truly dreadful card, the Ten of Swords, and it's in reverse. It tells me that the King had a certain way of doing things. He had his plan all set out. He knew how he was going to handle things, tackle things. Prince William went through some kind of metaphorical death as a result of what the King planned to do. The King had his way of being. He knew what he was going to do. And Prince William somehow went through a real dark night of the soul as a result of whatever was going on. It might have to do with Harry, of course, that the King was prepared to look far into the distance and be more forgiving and more welcoming should the has-been try to come back. And Prince William was like, over my dead body, but wasn't the one with the power to actually do anything about it. And I think that's quite a realistic interpretation of the energy, and that would be the energy that would have, I think, gone on longer than just the King's reign, we're going back in time when Prince William might have wanted to handle things that happened with Harry and Meghan quite differently. And of course, Prince William has found himself having to deal with a wife who's been accused of racism, who's had a very serious health crisis in the past 18 months or so, and been very difficult. So there is difficult energy on this tarot table. The one got his way. You can see that path kind of lit up, and I'm doing this. This is how I planned to do it, and this is what I am going to do. And the other one, defeated, feeling really let down, really betrayed. It's in reverse, the Ten of Swords. So he's had to really struggle. In my opinion, it's quite weird energy coming through. He's had to really struggle to put it behind him and to pick himself up from it and think, okay, I'm still loyal to the firm, I'm still loyal to the king, the crown, and I can recover from this deadly blow. Somewhere along the line there was a deadly blow. Interesting. King's energy now. Where is he in this relationship? Now, we've got the Strength card in reverse. It's the illness, and the Four of Cups in reverse. So the illness, very, very much so, the old lion, an old lion who's on his last, basically. Sorry, I don't want to be so graphic and upsetting. But it's the energy that's coming through. Strength upright is a vitality, life force, a power and will and energy just to do things. It's in reverse, illness, weakness, feeling that he can't withstand William's, whatever William is throwing at him in terms of criticism or wanting to do things differently, whatever it is. We'll get to William and we'll get to what's lying between them. But the king feels very weak. He feels vulnerable and old and tired. Basically, that's what's coming through with that card. With the Four of Cups, the Four of Cups is kind of just give me a little bit of a chance again. It's the do-over card for me. It is quite a complicated card energetically, but simplifying it, it's do-over. Just let me carry on a bit. Let me just have my moment. I had my plans. I knew what I wanted to do. But just let me try. That's what's coming through for me. Prince William's energy currently. Ooh, we've had the Tower. Wow, Prince William's cards are really dark in this. And the Page of Pentacles. And he has been through a calamity, Prince William. It's not surprising to see a card as bad as the Tower in his energy, because his world was on the brink of total collapse this time last year, with Catherine's illness, the king's illness, Harry and Meghan lobbing grenades at them just constantly. So he's been through this Tower moment. He really has been extremely traumatized by what's been going on. He probably thought he had at least 10, 15 years of peace ahead of him, living his own life, getting his kids through school before he really had to get serious about his future. But his future just landed, and it's been very difficult, and he's on a learning curve. Our little Page of Pentacles is the student of the Tarot. So he's been scrambling to learn the ropes, see what's going on. And I think that's why we're seeing things like this decision to change law firms. No, that's not going to work for me. Now I really know who they are and what they do. I need something different. And so he's been through this Tower moment. And there's a Tower moment back there with that Ten of Swords. It's very Tower-like in its energy. And now he's at school. He's learning, and he's having to learn incredibly quickly. So we might see other things that Prince William does that are quite shocking and quite sort of out there. Why is he doing this? And he's doing it because he had this really difficult moment, obviously to do with his own personal circumstances, with family issues, health and whatever, but also because I think he was not heard, and his suggestions, whatever, went by the wayside. No, I'm doing it my way. I'm not listening to you. I'd love to know what Prince William had suggested. We can all speculate, can't we, about what Prince William was probably quite insistent about and was overruled by that Two of Wands. And now he's learning, and he's going to learn the ropes, and he's going to be more cautious about the way he approaches things, I think, after that Tower moment. So there's quite difficult energy between them. The King feeling weak, vulnerable. Prince William feeling like his whole life has blown up, and he's now really got to almost start at the bottom and learn how to be and what's going on. What's between them? We've got the Three of Wands in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups. The waiting energy in the Three of Wands, but it's in reverse. Tired of waiting for this wish to come true. That's more Charles's energy than Prince William's for me. That's Charles, who's been waiting this awfully long time for this opportunity to do things the way he wants to do them, to get that power, to have his wishes fulfilled, it's indulgent energy, the Nine of Cups. It's always indulgent energy for me. But to spread himself around and enjoy himself. He's waited an awfully long time to enjoy himself. That's why he just wants a bit more time, darling boy. Don't push me out now. It's coming through very strongly, that energy. I think it's that basic. I don't think there's anything else in there. I don't think there's William energy. I don't think William is champing at the bit to be king. I think quite the opposite. That's my opinion. Where are we heading? That's the King, the Hierophant in reverse. That's the end of his reign. And Prince William is the King of Wands in reverse. We've got to get through this moment. Unfortunately, the Hierophant is the crown. There it is, ascending basically. And Prince William's energy is King of Wands. He often shows up as King of Wands now because he's young, he's vital, he's virile, he's passionate, he's got a new way of being, he's got a new vision. King of Wands is all about that. Follow me, I'm going to lead you, we're going to do things differently now. You can all rally around behind me, and we're all off on a whole new adventure, and it's going to be exciting and radical and dramatic and energizing. He's going to re-energize the monarchy and Britain. I won't say the Commonwealth because I don't think the Commonwealth is going to be dragged along with this thing. I've read on that quite recently. It's in reverse because he's waiting. It hasn't kicked into action yet, but it's getting there. He's still waiting in this future energy. He's waiting for this. And I don't want to be sort of tacky and bang on about the Hierophant in reverse, so I won't. But we've got Prince William taking the reins. But there's a pause to get there. He's got some things to learn. He's got some decisions to make about how he wants to be. And we're heading there. So some interesting energy on the table. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you again tomorrow.